gotta do stuff. But yay, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
More Yuri.
I'm scared and excited and scared and excited and scared.
Okay, you wanna be
Okay,
did we have a thing on the 8? No.
No,
Alright,
we
so
did not.
bottom right, yeah.
Yeah,
And now it's the U train.
Yeah. That's reassuring to hear. It's only recently that I really began giving serious thought to my future, so it helps to have as much information as I can. Indeed, preparation is the key to success, after all. Does Yuri share similar post-school plans? Uh-huh. He smiles. I figured. Well, that's all I wanted to ask you. You clearly know what you want to do, so there's not much else for us to talk about. You need any help or guidance on the university admissions process? Don't hesitate to ask me. Noted, sir. Thank you. You are welcome, Jeremy, too. And I believe it's lunchtime, so if you'll excuse me.
I'm just hearing Tucker just look at himself.
Yeah. With a nod, he leaves the room. I wander after him, making a beeline for Yuri's homeroom.
Alright, I'm coming up.
Once again, I happen to catch her just as she's leaving. She sees me approaching and offers a friendly wave.
Good timing once again, Jeremy,
I really have a knack for this, don't I?
Let us pierce them. Shall we head for the club room? It's a little too cold for the rooftop today.
Yeah, that's fine by me. Man, the walk to school this morning was absolutely freezing.
February is quite a temperamental month, it seems. Alright, so it's February, got a few more months. Unless it's a different, system there, or they're, monthly wise. I don't know.
Looks like we're the first ones in again. Looks like Sakurai likes to leave early for lunch, I guess.
But a few teachers do that.
Oh yeah, speaking of Sakurai, he's actually asked me what my post-school plans were.
So did my teacher. Funnily enough. I suppose all the teachers are asking their students that question. Well, the second years and presumably the third years as well.
You didn't expect me to want to go to university and do something like Japanese. Huh, he actually suspected you had something to do with that.
Me?
Yeah, he said it was your influence that Mom said the same thing. Kind of weird because I didn't know that was a thing.
Didn't you in the past you said being influenced by Yuri and I didn't know it was a thing.
We pull out our food and the smell of Yuri's delicacies waft through the air.
Delicacies.
Delicacies.
Not delicacies.
Delicacies.
Delicacies, yeah, no.
If only say were. Oh my god. Me, good English words.
Yeah. That spending time with your partner would result in the personality rubbing off on you? Yeah, you said that in the past, that it was a thing. Really? That would be rather obvious. After all, it's their personality and mannerisms that drew you into them in the first place.
Don't forget their beautiful purple eyes. I reach over and plant a kiss on her cheek. Well, no one's around, so I might as well make the most of it,
out
right?
the closet, Monica, and started walking through the door. Uh-oh. Sure of you, too. You do know how to make a girl feel flustered.
I grin. Sorry, you were saying?
Anyway, you'd be surprised at what your body subconsciously picks up. Humans are rather social creatures after all. Can't tell this is my Yuri, but every time we go here, and it's always different.
I don't think it's just a case of me copying you, though.
Oh.
I think it's more a case of you opening my eyes to something I didn't realize I even liked. As in, I think I've always had the capacity to enjoy horror, or I've always had a tendency to appreciate literature. After all, I have played games and watched anime with fantastic plot.
But I was a lonely piece of shit with nothing else I wanted to do.
Now that I'm dating someone who nurtures, is that the right word? Anyway, who helps me explore those interests, I'm beginning to see how much I truly like them. That makes sense. She nods thoughtfully.
Yes, I can definitely see what you're saying. Given that a lot of our free time can consist of reading or discussing literary themes, but literary. Get that fucking out. This is part of the reason why I love you so much, Drake. You actually get me, and it seems like it's mutual.
Yeah, but they haven't addressed. They addressed the elephant in the room a little bit, but they haven't gone in.
You can't. It's kind of hard to get in depth with this elephant. It's a dangerous element, It's aggressive.
She stares off dreamily. reaction.
Sorry. That wasn't too sudden, was it? I just... Well, you see.
I reach out for her hands, gently intertwining them with mine.
And I don't understand.
Yuri scoots closer, so our faces are mere inches apart.
Oh, someone's coming now. Come on.
Yeah, someone's definitely gonna interrupt this. Yeah. I could get lost in those eyes forever. And this is why I love you. You have no idea how endearing you really are. Well, that's not the only reason. I could list off a lot of others, but...
Yep, someone's here.
That's definitely
Mizuki. Yeah, sheesh, if this carries on any longer, I think I might be sick.
The sudden, irritated voice causes us to jump apart. An intense blush is spreading across Yuri's face, and I hastily rub the back of my neck out of embarrassment.
Natsuki.
Didn't see you there, huh? Mizuki rolls her eyes.
Well, duh. Your face was so close, the volcano erupted, you won't have any idea. Sorry.
When did you get here? I swear I didn't even hear the door.
I was always there. No, it's because it was already open. Dummy.
That explains a lot. Sound of footsteps rapidly approaching the clubroom permeates the room as Monica hurriedly makes her inside.
Hey guys. What's the rush? Not here later or anything. Well, I don't have much time. Unfortunately, there's some tennis dudes that gotta dash out there soon. Of course, the team decided to hold a meeting in the middle of lunch.
Mutters something under her breath and pulls out her food.
That's weird. What is? Has anyone seen Sayori? Ooh.
Oh no. Jordan, I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Yeah, okay.
I don't like this.
Let's try to relax. Nope. I'm not saying we have to.
I waited for her before I started walking to school this morning, but she never turned up. Oh god, Jordan.
No, she's asleep. She's sleeping. No death. No.
Tried texting her, but I didn't get a reply either.
She's just asleep and depressed. No death yet, alright? Come on. Go. Relax!
Jordan.
Perhaps she's sick.
Could be. I can't help but feel it. Slightly worried.
Oh, that's more than slightly, let me tell you. It's definitely possible, especially at this time of year.
I'll send her a text on the way home.
Yeah, you live pretty close to her, right? Might be worth checking up on her, too.
I glance towards Yuri. She gives me a nod. Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Is it just me, or is it kind of crazy that it's almost? It's almost. Alright, I think the second one was supposed to be there. Mid-February already. No, I'm with you. The year really feels like it's passing by in the blink of an eye.
I imagine you feel that the most, huh, Monica?
No, You have no idea. It's so easy to lose track of time.
Don't you ever take a break?
Well, it's not quite that simple.
There's a
Sleep is for the weak.
There's a surprising amount of bitterness lurking within her words. I'm tempted to press her, but she suddenly jumps to her feet after looking at her watch.
Oh dear, look at the time. And that's all the time I've got.
She swiftly packs her belongings away. Leaving so soon?
Tennis stuff. Remember, you don't have to fucking listen like a...
Monica nods slowly.
Believe me, I miss it if I could. See you guys later.
Monica's swift departure, the atmosphere suddenly feels a little awkward as it's me, Yuri, and Mizuki. I guess it's kind of a given. Thankfully, the bell rings not so long after, prompting all of us to make our way back to our homerooms. Another school day done and dusted. With a yawn, I make my way to the school entrance, only to hear someone calling my name.
Hi, Trivita. Would you mind if I were to spend the evening? Oh, we gotta go to Sayori.
Is this gonna be another
It's
choice?
gonna be a choice.
Is that even a question? Come on.
No, what the fuck?
Oh, yay, we didn't need to decide.
I know, but like...
Are we checking on Sayori?
We didn't
What's
check on
going
Sayori. What happened? Yuri.
I
mean, it's not like all Yuri... Sure, maybe Yuri could have forgot, but it's 30v2's job to check.
I'm a little concerned. One of the best things about life right now is how enjoyable, if simple, routine tends to be.
Yeah, it'll be alright if they both check, because, friend and whatnot.
At the moment, Yuri's cuddled up next to me as we're watching a horror movie. I can hear the wind howling outside, which serves as a contrast against the cozy atmosphere in the room. Jordan, I'm scared they forgot, and I'm scared.
They forgot, and I don't like how everything's all happy.
Yeah.
It's a plan to just fuck me over.
Yuri's warmth really lends to a homely sense of comfort. With our homework done, it's simply the best feeling in the world to kick back and relax after a long day of school. I stretch out from my phone, causing Yuri to make a noise of discomfort. She was lying against my shoulder.
Is it say alright?
Sorry, it's my mom, so I kind of had to move to answer it. She noticeably stiffens up.
Oh, yeah, I wonder. Oh, would you like me to give you 2 cents privacy?
I wave her concerns away as I glance back at my phone. The display tells me that it's a video call, so I angle the phone so that Mom can only see me. I don't want to suddenly put Yuri in the limelight. Hey, Mom. Didn't expect you to call me so soon. Evening, Jurg V2. You are looking well. I'm surprised. It looks like you haven't just been living off chocolate and ramen. I roll my eyes at her light-hearted jab. I don't think Yuri would let me. Yuri softly giggles to herself. Oh, do you have company, Jurg V2? I glance over at Yuri. Suddenly, she's looking rather nervous. Tilting the phone away from myself, I try to subtly signal with my eyes that this is a video call. Yeah. Yuri's here. As I suspected, that laugh didn't sound like Sayori's. There's an awkward silence for a moment. It's clear that Mom wants to talk to Yuri, but I'm still hesitant to introduce them. Yuri closes her eyes for a moment and takes a deep breath. She gives me a small nod. At her command, I turn the phone over so that we're both in the shop.
I get to speak. My throat, what the fuck?
A warm smile comes over Mom's face. Hello, Yuri. It's lovely to finally meet you. Well, if you could call this a meeting, huh?
It's nice to meet you, too.
My goodness, you certainly weren't joking when you said she was beautiful, Jurg V2. Mom. Yuri is blushing fiercely. The poor girl doesn't know how to respond. Mom, on the other hand, is sporting a joyous grin. You'll have to forgive me, Yuri. Meeting my son's first girlfriend as a mother is quite a special moment for me. Oh, God.
You couldn't find someone better, Yuri.
Anyway, Jurg V2 has told me an awful lot about you. Apparently you have quite the knack for literature. I have to give Mom credit. Playing to Yuri's interests is definitely the best way to get her to warm up to you.
Yes, ever since I was a little girl, I always been into books.
Horror is her speciality, too.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll have to be careful around Jurg V2 then. He's actually quite a chicken at heart. Yeah, that's only because it's a trait I inherited from you. Mom sighs theatrically.
Yeah, whatever.
You love playing that genetics card, don't you? Honestly, Yuri, I don't know how you.
See, he's like, yeah, why you being with them?
Yuri smiles timidly. I could tell that she finds the relationship I have with Mom endearing, but she doesn't really know how to contribute to the humor. And you are quite the chef too, from what I've heard.
Ah, yes, along with reading food is also another passion of mine. There's something really rewarding about experimenting in the kitchen.
We've actually cooked quite a lot of stuff together. Hard to believe, right? Indeed it is. I bet your parents appreciate having such a good chef, right? Well, okay.
She doesn't know, so that's fine.
Yeah, I know him definitely love it if Jurg V2 ever cooked me something. The mention of her parents Yuri predictably goes quiet. She's trying to respond, but it's clear that she's struggling.
It's my line, so you fucking stop. Well.
I squeeze her hand gently.
Well, they're the ones who got me to cooking in the first place, so I imagine that they're happy with how much I pursued it.
A sad look clouds Mom's features. I see.
Wow.
I see.
It's
like an adult. It's like an adult knows how to read
also,
social
it looks
cues.
like one thing they didn't pick from genetics knows how to fucking understand.
Well, we do have to remember this is an adult.
Yeah, but this is like...
she's had a lot of these conversations before.
Yeah, but like, we're juniors, alright? And I'm guessing there's only 3 years in Japanese school, so he's basically a junior, alright? So... the fuck?
What's wrong, Mom? Whenever I hear about other children's parents are still around, it makes me feel really guilty. I really wish I was home right now with you two. Exams, future plans, first relationships. Times aren't easy for you, son, and I'm not there when I should be. Mom, it's fine, it really is. I never want to blame you for any of this. It's not been easy since the divorce, and you've got to do what you got to do, right? Money doesn't grow on trees, and I know you are doing your best. Besides, I'm doing fine. Well, pull Yuri closer to me, grinning at the look of surprise on her face. Better than fine, I'd say. Look at you two. You look so cute together. Yuri and I both smile sheepishly. I know you were right, Jurg V2. But that motherly instinct never goes away. A mother's
Mother's love is one of the most powerful things on earth.
It really is. Well, the good news is that we finally finished dealing with a particularly demanding client. There's a good chance I'll be able to return home soon. Really? Really.
Fucking cold.
That's great. Do you know when you'll be coming back? Unfortunately, I don't have the exact dates right now. There's still some boring legal stuff that we've got to get through. Once that's over, you can bet I'll be on the first plane home. I'm half tempted to keep it a surprise and just randomly turn up one day.
I don't like that.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah, just imagine it's like, oh yeah, having sex with Yuri, then mom's in the bars and it's like, I'm home, and it's like, shit. No.
She would interrupt us.
In the perfect time, it's like, oh, I got on the first plane back, and then it's like, wow, how'd this happen? I would love to see Jersey 2's reaction to that.
Me too, Yuri. Me too. Anyway, I won't ramble on any longer. I'll leave you two lovebirds to it. Yuri, my dear, once again, lovely to see you, and we'll definitely get to know each other properly when I come to visit.
Oh yeah, we didn't have a timer yet again.
Whatever.
What do you mean, whatever? I like the sound of that.
Okay, well, take care. Love you, Gerard V2. I love you too, Mom. See ya.
I don't like how good it's going.
With a click, the line goes down. I set my phone back on the table. You handled that really well.
Did I? I thought I came across as really nervous and reserved.
It's normal to be nervous in that sort of situation.
Your mother is really nice. Somehow, she helped me with my nerves.
She's pretty friendly.
Yes, definitely. She's also got a certain warmth to her. It's kind of reminds me of my own mother.
I pull Yuri into a hug. She clings to me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to drag the moon down or anything.
I softly plant a kiss on top of her head. It's okay. I get why it's an emotional moment for you. ...
Anyway, do you want to resume the movie?
A sly look comes over her face.
Unless you truly are a chicken at heart.
I respond by throwing a cushion at her face. Very funny.
The zipper, no!
I can tell that Mom meeting Yuri in person is
if I
going
got
to be the
pillow
death
thrown
of
in my
me.
face, the zipper of it would definitely get me.
Yeah.
'Cause... Damn it, Sayori! Sayori!
I'm scared. I'm even more scared now.
I'm fucking...
Oh my god, it's the next day? He probably still hasn't checked on
Well,
it.
it just says I walk down the street. It could be March, but fucking...
As I walk down the street towards school, I yawn and crack my neck. It's another normal, average day for me. Not, it's actually Valentine's Day. Oh god.
Oh no,
It's been that long?
I'm not sure. I mean, it was February. It didn't say when in February. But like, fuck. That means there's definitely going to be a choice in this section, and I don't like it. You think that, like, CJ?
I'm scared.
There's definitely going to be a choice. Definitely.
Man, just thinking about the date night I've got planned is increasing my anxiety.
Yeah, you know, I think I'm getting a little bit, I'm getting a bit anxious. Not in a good way. Not good.
It's not like I've never been on a date with Yuri before, but, well, we don't actually plan things out often. Our relationship is more of an organic one. Our dates are spontaneous.
Blood's going cold.
Finally, having a formal date feels a bit surreal, to say the least. At the same time, I'm also looking forward to it. Just gotta wait out the school day. Today's one of those few days when I've wished that I didn't have to go to school.
Sarah's not gonna be there again.
Yuri's waiting for me in the hallway as usual. Hey Yuri, ready for tonight? She gives a light giggle, her eyes shining with affection.
Of course there should be two. This may be strange for me to say, but I can't wait for the club to be over.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Great minds think alike, huh?
Wow. Totally unique. It's not like you haven't said that before, earlier, in the past. I'm even feeling a bit jittery, all things considered.
Well, all that jitterness is gonna be worth it.
Yeah, you're jittering that coin back and
Or at
forth.
least I hope so.
By the way, I made some chocolates.
She pulls out a small pink box tied shut with a thin ribbon. Inside our heart-shaped chocolates drizzled with various
And
syrups
guess what
and
you
toppings.
made, Yuri? Nothing. I hope they're to your liking.
Are you kidding me? They look amazing. Thanks, Yuri. This is officially the best Valentine's Day ever.
I mean, yeah, why wouldn't it be?
If only because this is the first time I've gotten romantic chocolates rather than friend chocolates. Can't believe that these are homemade. Yuri shyly ducks her head, mumbling a humble dismissal of my compliment.
It's normal to make homemade Valentine's chocolates for your loved ones. They're nothing special.
Don't sell yourself short, Yuri. I seriously can't wait to try one out.
Try one now.
I sneak a quick kiss on Yuri's cheek while no one's
That
looking.
dude comes back and goes, yo,
The speech of the school rules startles her for a moment, but her surprise is quickly replaced by playfulness.
Yeah. Thank Thank you. It's like breach the school rules, but like in the club room, it's like, yeah.
I wonder if we'll get any chocolates from the club members. Is this? Oh, he might get a bit.
Sayori's not here. Sayori's not here. Sayori is not here. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. So we step in the club, we find Monica and Nizuki exchanging friend chocolates.
And there to be too. Yuri. Perfect timing. Let's just get this over with. Yeah, I don't want any more. I don't want bad things.
There's suddenly a pack of cookies hurtling towards my face. Luckily, I'm fast enough to catch it. Nizuki then hands Yuri her cookies as Yuri looks through her bag to reciprocate the gesture. Hey, why didn't you toss that at her too?
Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna give the special treatment to someone who's not even gonna give something back. Yeah, you got the special treatment.
But isn't that what White Day is for?
Ugh. That's a whole month away.
Oh yeah, actually that makes sense. I think in Japan, Valentine's Day is when the women give chocolates.
The White Day is
when the men give chocolates.
Alright, yeah.
That's why he wasn't giving
Yeah, he wasn't doing it. Yeah.
I remember this now.
You know, I think I've probably seen something like this past episode. Valentine's Day is just a commercialized sham that pushes girls to buy chocolate and stuff for you guys. And we have to buy them for all of our guy friends too, not just our crushes.
You made these cookies though, didn't you?
That's besides the point, just fucking show. Here, should read too.
Marty hands me a bar of chocolate wrapped in P12.
Yeah, do see Natsuki's points. I'm lucky I don't have anyone in my life though, because I don't have to go through all the effort to make homemade chocolates. Although you are supposed to get chocolate back from guys on White Day. Yep, alright. If I recall correctly, fucking.
If I recall correctly, I'm dead.
Yeah. If I recall correctly, most chocolate exchange on Valentine's Day are actually between women. Oh yeah, you want, in case he's got a shirt. We got merch. One thing of merch, and he's got your shirt.
Yeah, the red, black one.
I just wanted to say it now, cause I mean, not sure we're gonna bring it up, but yeah. Well, that makes sense. The majority of girls probably have mostly female friends. Plus, it can be nice to just swap sweets with people you're close to. And on that note, thanks for the chocolate and cookies, guys.
For a moment, we all exchange thanks for the sweets. By the way, where's Sayori?
Hey, don't. I just like I mentioned it as like I dropped it. I see it. But like I mentioned, as soon as we went in the classroom, I don't see her. I'm like, bad.
Yes. Yeah.
I noticed that she wasn't here too. She texted me saying that she went home early because she was sick. Yeah, highly unlikely.
Jordan.
Look,
Jordan,
she ain't dead yet. All right, she's
Jordan.
just depressed, which is bad.
Yes, but that
Valentine's Day is ruined.
badness.
Bad. Pretty lucky day for her to get sick, huh? Yes, it's a bit concerning how often she seems to get sick nowadays.
Yeah, I'll check up on her when I have the time.
You didn't do it last time. Alright, now we got all the Valentine's stuff out of the way. Let's get on with the club meeting. And club meeting's over. Yep. Okay, everyone. I'll be seeing you all tomorrow then. Fuck, are we gonna choose between date or Sayori?
Phew, now that's over. It's time for my day with Yuri. Ready for the night of your life?
Are you sure that you're not building up too much?
I'm wounded by your words, Yuri.
I'm always wounded.
Giggling, we make our way down to the school's entrance hall and momentarily separate behind our respective shoe lockers. As I open my locker, something white comes out. It's an envelope. The corners of the envelope were slightly crumbled, as if someone
I don't want to know what's in that
has
envelope.
been holding it too
I
tightly.
don't want to read it.
Inside is a small note that simply reads, "I'm happy that you are happy," with a small piece of chocolate taped to the paper. God,
I don't like this.
Jordan. The note's ink is blurred
Oh,
a bit
she
by a
tried
little
it. She
water
wrote it.
damage. What? Whose note is this? And why'd they give it to me? I'm just a normal guy, not someone who breaks hearts left and right. You are a dense fucking idiot.
The past's like, yeah, I want to marry you in the future. It's like, I'm not a heartbreaker.
I can't think of any reason I would have gotten this note. Oh well, I'll think about it later.
No, you won't. All right. Let's just try to focus on the day.
I can't.
Ready to go. I'm
Yuri.
not.
Yuri appears next to me as I stuff the note in my bag. Whoa, you scared me, huh? Yeah, I just need to swap my shoes and I'll be good to go.
By the way, you never told me what we're doing today.
Didn't I say that I wanted it to be a surprise?
Well, Yes, but
Wow, she looks surprisingly cute when she puts on a pouty face.
that's about. Oh.
Don't worry, you're gonna find out what it is soon enough. Let's head home so we can change out of our uniforms, though. One change of clothes later, we're both sitting on the train. It sways gently as it moves, and the rhythmic rattling it makes lulls me into a daze. Yuri leans against me, resting her head on my shoulder as we watch the scenery.
It's like, yo,
blur
Valentine's date, sleep
by
on the bus.
outside.
sleep on the
Occasional whiffs of lavender and shampoo float my way. How can she always smell so good? Sunlight streaming in is soothing. It's nearly hot enough to be uncomfortable, but not quite.
Me too. Are you falling asleep?
What? No. Yeah.
You better not miss our stop. I'm gonna hold on to this lucky coin. Irish with luck.
If I do, you have full rights to break up with me on the spot.
I fell asleep. Oh, we're at an amusement park.
I led Yuri by the hand as we approached the amusement park. The sound of music and children laughing fills the air.
Can I open my eyes now?
Yep, check it out. Yuri's face lights up as she takes in the scene. Roller coasters and other rides tower overhead while crowds of people mill around the park grounds.
I haven't been to a theme park in years. The last time I went to one, it was my parents who brought me there.
Oh god. A wistful
My
look
throat.
crosses her face, and I squeeze her hand in comfort.
Fuck, that was awful. My throat. It's so heart-achingly nostalgic. I wonder how I'll stand up to my memories. Thank you. I told you I have the coin. Did you
Oh, I
not
didn't
listen?
hear you.
Thank you for bringing me here to V2.
Of course, I was actually kind of nervous that you wouldn't like it. Haha.
I suppose I'm not exactly the exciting type.
And I love you just the way you are. In fact, it makes things that much more exciting and fun when you surprise me.
I see. Thank you.
Anyway, let's stop standing around and into the park.
Oh shit, I forgot my wallet.
So where do you want to go first?
What's there to do? I'm not familiar with this particular park, so...
How about one of the roller coasters?
Roller coaster?
A really good
I
suggestion
can't do,
for
look,
Yuri.
I cannot do that. I don't know why. I went like on a small little roller coaster or whatnot. I felt like I was gonna fall out of it. Like I was getting my ribs cage just plundered, and if I was on like a big one that was super highs and lows and turns, I would just fall out.
Yeah.
And so I can't do that. But yeah,
I can go on roller coasters, but like,
I wouldn't like it. Also,
they're not exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I also wouldn't like it, but like, yeah, mostly because I would fall out and die.
I'm taking that you are not a fan of them, huh?
Not particularly, no.
Okay, we can do something else then.
Bears willing to bad.
Pull out a map of the park and look over it with her. Most attractions are rides, but there are two in particular that I think might interest Yuri. But which one should I suggest first? Oh! Is this really?
Save it. Hey,
Is this really something that will decide whether we get a bad or good ending?
I hope you would think Haunted Mansion because Yuri's into horror, right?
But Fantasy Village might be interesting. I don't know.
Fuck.
God damn it.
It's like
Why is
it's
this
like
so
you,
difficult?
It's like you think it's an easy choice, right? But like you don't know.
Yeah.
Should we just go for? I mean, fuck.
Does it?
I'm not sure if she'll actually get like scared of it and just ruin the trip though as well. It's like yeah, she likes horror, but like, fuck.
It's just a Valentine's Day.
It's
thing.
Valentine's Day as well. So like, should we go for fantasy?
That'll be fine.
All right, let's hope so.
He said first.
First.
We might even go to the Fantasy Village.
Let's hope so.
How about the Haunted Mansion? It seems pretty relevant to us.
Oh, I always wondered about haunted mansions. All right, that's good.
Have you ever been to one before?
No, the only ones I've gone to are student-run haunted houses during school festivals, and those likely don't quite match up to professional ones. Do you think this will match up to the thrills we enjoy of our novels?
Only one way to find out, right?
All right, this sounds good so far.
A few minutes later, we're standing in a quite sun-dabbled corner of the park. There are surprisingly few visitors here, although the silence only adds to the atmosphere. Haunted Mansion itself is modeled after a traditional Japanese home, like the ones you see in Kyoto. It looks quite normal on the outside. That might be why it's not one of the more popular attractions.
Triforce.
However, the huge wings on the house sprawling across the grounds indicate that it'll be a lengthier experience.
Are you ready to enter?
Yep. Do you think it'll be scary?
I don't know, but I'm highly anticipating this.
Her eyes shine with excitement as she grabs my arm
I hope
tightly.
it's actually exciting, because it'll be sad if it was disappointing. But, you know, there's nothing like the rush you get when you're fearing the unknown.
I seem to remember Yuri talking about this on Halloween.
No, we skipped this time.
Let's go in before you explode from the excitement then. We brush the front entrance's curtains aside and walk into the house. As we enter the entrance hall, we're immediately met by an excitingly anxious-looking man.
Exceedingly. Oh, you're finally here.
Do we know you?
Fuck. Alright, I guess I'll do it. Yes, you're here to do with the ghost, right? The fabled paranormal investigator and the legendary Shinto priestess.
This is actually kind of funny.
It's a little investigation time. Yeah.
I guess we are now.
Good. Please, hurry up and cleanse my house for these spirits. I'm begging you. Where do we go? Here, right this way. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you to, but always move forward, or the spirits. Well, I would wish their swords on my worst enemy.
And with these ominous words, he shuffles us through a doorway and slams the door shut.
Sounds good so far.
Takes a moment for my eyes to adjust to the darkness. It's actually quite dark in the haunted house itself. Hallway's all old wood and plaster, giving it a bit of an abandoned feel.
V2, are you coming? Oh yeah, forgot. You get scared easily. Shit.
Oh.
Forgot about that.
We'll be fine. We got Yuri. Yuri tugs at my arm, clearly eager to get going. Alright. I just don't want to run headlong into danger, you know?
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
We slowly walk down the hallway. The air is silent and still, with dust notes dancing freely around us. The only sounds are those of our footsteps and creaking wood. I almost feel the compulsion to hold my breath so that it doesn't break the silence. Yuri's warmth at my side is a welcome distraction from the house. At this point, her clutching my arm is more of my comfort than hers.
Yeah, you already being a fucking chicken.
Suddenly,
Boo.
a dark shadow darts across the end of the hallway. Yuri's grip Yuri's grip tightens on my arm. Did you see that?
Perhaps it's one of the spirits the man mentioned earlier.
Spirits, huh?
Don't forget your suspension of disbelief.
Yeah. Nothing's really happening so far yet, though.
Happened. There's the England.
Don't tell me I'm hearing things now.
I think you spoke so soon.
That unearthly moaning sound is exactly what I imagined hell would sound like, and it's coming from behind us. I slowly turn around to find the source of the sound. It's a girl with pale, nearly blush,
that's some great
bluish
right that I'm hearing right now.
skin. Her neck twisted around in an impossible angle. The white dress she wears is in tatters, her body covered in dirt, blood, bruises, and lacerations. Stringy black hair nearly covers her face, but not quite. We can still see a chilling grin appear when she sees us turn around. It's the Shining girl. From The Shining? Isn't that The Shining?
Do you mean the ring?
Or The Ring? You know the girl that's like...
comes out of the TV.
Yeah, that
right.
girl. That sounds like
I don't like that song. The morning and all that, no.
As we stand frozen in place, the apparition takes a creeping step forward. Her movement's unnatural and distant.
I can do that.
She takes another step and another. And suddenly, she's running straight at us. Wow, these professionals going with my hand.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap! Finally find...
I like that it's blurry. It's like you're running.
We finally snap out of it and begin running away, with me pulling Yuri forward by her hand.
Not so fast, V2.
Hold on, let's duck in a room somewhere and hide. He's taking this so seriously, oh my god.
Look, man, you know it may be scary, but like, you know it's a person being still.
Whipping around a corner, I grasp at the floor handle I see and fling it over.
First, not floor.
I pull Yuri toward my chest and we tumble into the room together. She quickly slides the door closed as quietly as possible. I sit on the floor and catch my breath. Phew, that was exciting.
I can't believe how scared you were, V2.
Oh, like you weren't scared. We laugh a bit as the adrenaline rushing through our veins begin to subside.
I'm so out of breath. I suppose there are downsides to staying indoors and reading all the time.
Same for me, but with video games and anime instead of reading.
I am all of the above.
The door opened. Did you hear that? How many times am I going to have to say that today?
It sounded like it came from the closet.
We both look over at the closet door. While it was closed shut before, the door is now a few inches open, offering us a peek at the darkness inside.
Maybe you shouldn't. Alright. Yeah.
Hand suddenly appears
that is a hand.
From the crack, the faint light highlighting a hint of a nose and cheek.
Face. I would also be the student as well, because I'm going to say it first. Do you want to play hide and seek? Face.
Yuri, I think we should get out of here.
Yes, let's.
I don't know how much time has passed, but we're finally out. Blindly bright outside of the shadows of the haunted house. The fresh air is especially refreshing given all the running we did inside. So, what did you think of that?
I can see why some people get addicted to the thrill of haunted houses. Honestly, it was better than I expected. I thought there would be more cheap jump scares, but it actually played on our surprise quite well. You know, I didn't like that hand thing because the text was like bolded black without lines. So
Well,
I was like,
he was probably just doing it in a haunted voice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like every time that little thing happened, it was supernatural, spooky shit. You know?
Yeah, you know, it's good when it makes you scared, even though you're aware that everyone's an actor.
I especially like how the girl in the closet from the beginning reappeared near the end too. Attention to details such as continuity can often elevate things from merely good to amazing.
I think my favorite part was when we had to walk through a pitch black room together.
Yeah, like I said, the fear of the unknown is a powerful drug.
Anyway, we still got some time left in the day, so where do you want to go next?
Let's have a look at the map again.
What do you think about
Yeah, alright,
this
so we
fantasy
are doing
village
both.
thing?
That's good. Alright, I was scared, but we're good. Alright. Is this the one based off the magical village in that one book series? I wonder how immersive it'll be.
I'm guessing pretty immersive, since this park is known for it. Come on, let's get there before the lines are too long.
Lines are too long.
In a few minutes, we find ourselves at the entrance to the village.
Wow, look at
The
that
place is
castle.
packed
That's
full of people,
fucking-
likely because of the popularity of the book series.
How
Yeah,
big-
look at
how
that.
big is this park?
Look at that packed full of people.
This is Disneyland on steroids. Fucking-
Well, Disneyland's way huger than this.
Well, we don't know that. We only saw two places: the village, the entrance, and then this huge shit. Wow, it looks exactly as I pictured it.
Only downside is the crowds, eh?
I suppose we'll have to make sure we're not separated.
Yuri attentively grasps my hand and I squeeze hers in mine. Definitely don't mind how the crowd is making us press against each other. I'll bet this attraction is a huge moneymaker for the park. I mean, look at all the shops. Seems like nearly all the buildings house shops of some kind, ranging from cafes and restaurants to gift shops and bookstores. Phew, everything here is pretty expensive.
I wonder why. I expect nothing less from a theme park.
We walk around a bit, window shopping and chatting. Architects really didn't spare any expense in making sure the village was as detailed and realistic as possible.
My right eyeball hurts.
Do you have anything in particular that you want to check out? Like stuff from the books that you want to see in real life now?
That's a good question. Maybe. Well, this may sound a bit silly, but I always loved how the food was described in the novels. It always sounded so succulent and delicious.
It's no surprise that well-written descriptions of food would have caught your attention. Do you think it might have particularly caused partially caused you to learn how to cook too, along with your parents' influence? I mean,
Maybe. It probably helped to turn me into a bit of a foodie at least. Didn't used to read the books near the dinner time to increase my appetite.
geez, I'll have to reread the series then if the writing's that good. Well, if you want to try some food, let's look around for some. A nearby cart piled high with plastic mugs catches my eye. Hey, how about we try some of that?
Oh, is that the famous butterscotch drink?
Let's try it and see. Nearly 1,000 yen later, we've both clutched mugs powered
1,000 yen.
with golden liquid and foam. Yeah, well, theme parks are expensive as
I
shit.
know, but you know,
Your attentively takes a sip. How is it?
it's rich and creamy. It reminds me of root beer, but with butterscotch instead of sassafras.
Sassafras, yeah.
Sassafras. I think I quite like it. I wonder how they make it.
I'm sure you can look it up on the internet. By the way, you have a foam mustache now. She quickly licks her upper lip in consternation. That was super cute. Kind of reminded me of a cat there.
That was cute.
Well, anything you do is cute, though.
Thank you.
I guess Yuri still doesn't know how to take compliments gracefully. That kind of gives her an endearing charm, though, at least in my opinion.
You're so nice to me, dear to me too.
How could I not be? I mean, you are you. Yuri smiles bashfully at that, pull her toward me to put my arm around her waist. Now, how about we find some huge turkey legs to eat? I heard that this place is famous for that.
Give me the big meat. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm stuffed.
Fuck, it's getting dark.
Can't believe we spent this whole time eating.
Suffice to say, I don't think I'll need to eat dinner tonight.
I don't think I'll need to eat for a week at this point. Phew, I'm kind of tired, huh?
Would you like to go back home then?
Hold on, I actually wanted to go on a ride with you.
What kind of ride? Ferris wheel?
Don't worry, it's not a roller coaster. It was actually
Okay,
trying
it's
to save
definitely the
best
Ferris
for
wheel. It
last.
has to be.
Yeah, look at that sunset.
Yeah, I gotta have the Ferris wheel on the sunset. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, come on, just follow me.
Okay, Jorito, I trust you. Yeah.
There it is. Point up the wheel towering above us. Its colorful passenger cars sway gently in the air as they travel around the wheel.
The Ferris wheel?
I figured that we kind of had to take a ride on it because of all the Valentine's Day legends associated with Ferris wheels. You know, stuff like taking a ride on Valentine's Day means you'll stay together for the year.
Well, if it's such a tradition, we should probably honor it.
One cue later, we hop into one of the gondolas and feel a slight jerk after a moment as the wheel begins turning. Have you ever been on a Ferris wheel before?
No, I don't actually think so. It's quite tall, isn't it?
Yeah, but if it wasn't, we wouldn't get any view. Yuri peeks over the edge of a window to look at the ground slowly shrinking below us.
We aren't very high right now, at least.
She afraid of heights? Just give it a minute and we will be high. See a few children waving at the wheel as we are lifted higher and higher into the air. It's kind of strange feeling seeing everything become as small as their map counterparts. Everything is bathed in a golden glow from the setting sun, as if the whole world were dipped in honey. The silhouettes of other rides loop around in the sky, but none are as tall as the Ferris wheel. The noises of the park faded away. It's quiet in the gondola. Hey, I think we're at the top now. Yuri's looking straight at me with a bit of a strange smile on her face. Aren't you going to look outside?
Yeah.
She sneaks a quick glance outside for a second, then snaps back to staring at me again. Her knuckles are white from gripping the edge of her seat. She's not a fan of heights.
I am not a fan of heights.
I don't like heights.
Heights are bad. They're scary.
Well, in a Ferris wheel gondola, I don't really care that much.
I mean, yeah, but like you can also this one has glass at the bottom. You look down, boom, you get to see the floor. That ain't cool.
Yuri, are you afraid of heights?
Face. Yes.
You should have told me. We didn't have to do this.
It's all right. If you're happy, then I am too.
My mind suddenly flashes back to the note I found earlier today.
That wasn't by Yuri though, but yeah.
But I'd like to see you happy too. If you're genuinely not having a good time on the ride, then what's the point?
You're so kind, Jorvi too.
It's just common courtesy.
You're kind, funny, smart. Smart maybe not be you're good at talking to people, even if you say otherwise. Why are you here with me?
Huh? What do you mean? I'm here with you because I want to be here.
But you're so good.
If Yuri's words just fail her, this might be the first time I've ever seen it happen since I've known her. Sure, she stammers and takes long pauses to think sometimes, but she's always been able to find the right phrases to accurately convey her thoughts. She has a rueful expression on her face. Clearly, she knows that she's grasping for words.
And how can I be good too if I'm nothing like you?
Yuri. I lean over to grab Yuri's hand in mine. You don't have to be like me to be good. There are lots of things I don't necessarily like about myself. There are tons of things that I do like about you. I don't think anyone else has been able to change my life as much as you did. Well, except for my parents, of course. But you're the one who got me into the literature, who's inspired me to go to university after we graduate. You're the one who I can see myself with 10 years into the future. Even the little things endear yourself to me so much. The way your eyes sparkle when you're passionate about something, how cute you can be when you pout, how insightful you are when talking about normal things, how beautiful you are when you float off in your own world while you think. Softly brush a strand of hair away from her face. How your hair falls in your face. We're so close together that I can feel the warmth from her breath on my skin now.
Jorvi too.
And suddenly our lips meet. Her lips are soft and warm, and I can almost swear that I taste the faintest hint of butterscotch. But after what seems an eternity, we finally break apart. I love you, Yuri.
And I love you, Jorvi too. This has surely been one of the best days of my life, so thank you.
thank you for coming along with me.
Yeah, of course I came along. I'm your girlfriend.
You want to try looking down at the view now? Come on, I'll hold you. You are safe with me.
Okay, don't let go of me.
Wrap my arms around Yuri's waist from behind as we take...
It's like, alright, I
And the
won't let
sights in
go, you
front of us.
machine just fails in front of
She's slightly shorter than I am, and I'm just able to rest my chin on her head. I hear her laugh as she wraps her hands around mine. We stay like this for a while, slowly allowing the gentle bob of the gondola to take us back down to ground level. Wasn't so bad when you looked over the edge, was it?
No, I suppose it wasn't. It was a beautiful view. Very picturesque, I think. Thanks for helping me get over my fear. At least for the moment.
Of course, anyway. Just go for it, Jorg V2. It's kind of late, so do you want to stay the night?
Oh!
Yeah, Jorg V2!
Things are... I'd be happy to.
Seems like we're both suddenly overcome with shyness.
Is
as we
this the
start heading to the
episode
lighthouse.
where things go down?
We don't know that yet.
I know we don't know that. But it could.
I curse myself as I fumble at the doorknob, but we eventually find ourselves inside.
You wanna know what I don't like though? Still haven't seen Siri.
Yeah. Flipping on the light switch, I somewhat nervously turn toward Yuri. Do you want anything to drink?
Oh, you drop your lucky coin. Just water would be fine. Thanks.
Quickly busying myself in the kitchen, rummaging through cupboards as loudly as possible to break the tension. She's gotta realize what I'm thinking about, right?
Oh.
It is gonna be this episode, if she agrees with it, which she probably will. I don't know. We'll find out. Silence soon returns as I pass the mug of water to Yuri, though. Are you hungry? I could bring out a few snacks, too.
Didn't you already eat enough of the amusement park?
True. Just tell me if you need anything, then.
Alright. Thank you.
There's a small moment of awkward silence.
Me too.
What is it?
Could I use your shower?
Oh yeah, of course. Probably all tired and sweaty from today. Not to say that you're super sweaty, though. It's been thinking you love it. Not a lot of
Alright.
God damn it, Drew.
You didn't have to say the last part, or the first part. It's like, alright, sure. He was like, alright, sure, yeah, use the shower. That's all I have to say, but, you know, whatever. It's
But
fine.
remember, well, she said she's done cutting, but
I think you would hear the... I think it'll be fine.
so here, I'll show you to my mom's bathroom. That way, you can use the other bathroom at the same time.
Okay, thank you. Do you have an extra towel too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. I lead Yuri to the master bedroom's in-suite bathroom, then quickly rush over to the other bathroom to take a shower myself. I'd almost forgotten, but this is the place where I saw Yuri.
Oh,
harming
come
herself.
on. Like, yeah, but like...
I can nearly see the bloodied razor blade lying on the
Just take
floor
the
again.
fucking shower.
Snap out of it, Jorg V2. It's probably the worst time to dwell on those things. Still, I can't help but be reminded of it. Or I just need to shower and get out as soon as possible. Well, remember, he can't hear what's going on in the other one.
I know, but like, it probably taking a shower.
A few minutes later, I'm sitting on my bed and shaking my leg from nerves. Why do girls take such long showers? Well, I guess Yuri has her hair to wash. It seems like a lifetime later, I finally see her enter the room. Hey, fancy meeting you here.
Wow.
She sits down beside me on the edge of my bed.
You're V2. Hey, no, I keep saying this, and sorry if it's annoying to constantly hear it. But thanks for today. You really are the perfect boyfriend to me.
How can I be annoyed at that? Especially since you called me the perfect boyfriend, huh?
You really are too good for me. You're so thoughtful. I never think to do anything for you. Buy any spontaneous gifts for me. So selfish. Look, here I am making everything about myself again.
Is this going to be a recap of our first real conversation? You don't give yourself enough credit. You're not being selfish. You always think about other people rather than yourself. You want an example of your own thoughtfulness? Remember when you bought me that copy of Portrait of Marco?
Ah, yeah, forgot about that. That was so long ago.
Seems like only yesterday to me. I mean, how could I forget about the time a beautiful girl gave me a gift? You can call me the perfect boyfriend, and I get to call you the perfect girlfriend, too.
Sure to me too.
Getting close, her lashes are long and flutter with each breath she takes, while her eyes, I could almost get swallowed up by those clear pools of violet. Little flecks of darker purple amidst the reflected light on her eyes give her irises a jewel-like quality. Impulsively, I press my lips against hers. The emotions from back on the Ferris wheel are swirling inside me again. The kiss is brief, but leaves me wanting more. Suddenly, Yuri clears her throat.
Jervy took it. You closed the curtains.
Oh boy, is this really happening? I get up and pull the curtains closed with a swish.
Could you turn off the lights as well?
Okay, whatever makes you comfortable.
We're gonna get down and dirty.
Well, we don't know. He needs...
Okay. We're getting... I think this is the one, though. I think it's gonna be
To be honest, I'm kind of glad that she wants the light to be off. I'm not too self-conscious when it comes to my body, but I still feel a bit embarrassed at being naked in front of Yuri. She hasn't said anything about it yet, though.
I know, but like...
So I just hope he doesn't screw up and jump the gun.
Yeah.
If he jumps the gun, we're screwed.
Yeah, if he jumps the gun, we're like... God damn it.
As I flip the light off, I hear a rustling from Yuri that's followed by a small thump on the floor. Can't see much when I turn around, given that my eyes haven't adjusted yet. Even so, I could tell you that Yuri's top is now laying crumpled on the floor.
Okay, you think we're getting, you think we're jumping the gun now?
No.
Oh,
her wounds have healed.
A bit. Not
Yeah.
all of them yet, but...
Well...
Because, like, some of these have, these haven't. But
Those actually almost look kind of fresh.
I don't think they are, because, like, it'll be more brighter, I think, for that.
Well, not super fresh, but fresh enough, you know. Yuri, are you sure? Voice cracks a little as she answers me.
Yes, yeah, I think we're getting down. She said, yeah. Sorry, I wish I could let you see me. But not right now. Not yet, because she hasn't healed fully yet.
Oh, yeah.
But she
Wait,
said,
look
like,
at
yeah.
her other arm.
Yeah, I know, it got a bit, I mean, yeah. You think she'll only do it
Her
on
other
one
arm didn't have any.
But that's because you only saw one arm.
Oh, yeah,
What do you
that's
mean?
true.
But, like, yeah, and that's also, but, like, yeah.
It's okay, we can take it slow. Can I touch you?
Okay, this is
I have
gonna
no
be...
idea what I'm doing, but I guess it's safe. It's safest to ask questions just
This is
in
gonna
case.
be an awkward sexual mess. And it's...
Yeah, he's gonna screw this up
No,
immediately.
I don't think he's gonna screw it up, but, like, two awkward, shy people are going at it. It's gonna be... it's gonna be...
I'm gonna have to remember to censor this episode. I'm gonna have to mark it down.
Yeah,
Plus,
no,
knowing
you
how-
didn't...
Plus, knowing how shy Yuri is, I don't want to rush her before she's ready.
Okay.
I step closer to her, so close that I can smell the lavender fragrance in her hair and the faint scent of sweat from her body. Let's hope that I can ease some of her anxiety. My fingers gently brush against her sides, however, she flinches at my touch. Sorry, did I surprise you?
No, sorry, it's just that your hand's there. Cold. You took a cold shower?
Oh, shoot. Sorry
a cold
about that.
shower.
Quickly rub my hands together in an attempt to warm them up.
No need to apologize.
Phew, looks like this moment of embarrassment helped break the ice a
I'm
bit.
cold though.
Reach out to hold Yuri's waist again. I can feel goosebumps all across her skin now, but she doesn't flinch this time. Slowly, gently, I move my fingers along her body, exploring the softly firm curves before me. Yuri bites her lip, closing her eyes. Would it be too much to hope that she's closing her eyes in pleasure?
Yeah, no.
He's...
I think he's just...
Come on, bro. After a few moments, I find my hands at her shoulders and pull her in for another kiss, this time more intense and passionate. Without thinking, I rub my hands down her arms, and I'm suddenly startled by the raised bumps snaking across her skin.
No, because it touched the arms,
like
yeah.
an idiot. She quickly jumps away, tearing her arms out of my grasp. Some of the scar tissue was softer, but other ones were clearly still scabbed over.
Wow.
Sorry.
What
I'm sorry. I wasn't even thinking about that. I didn't mean to touch your scars like that at all.
What a fucking dumber.
For a moment. Well, if he was getting into the moment, I can see
Yeah,
why
I know,
he got distracted.
but like, you know, I guess unless you're like only seeing like just not red and whatever.
For a moment, Yuri stands across from me with her face in her hands, breathing hard. Then she finally looks up to make eye contact with me.
It's okay, so it's an accident, so.
You can stop for now if you want.
No, fine, sorry, it's just startled. I want to keep going.
She steps forward and puts her hands on me, sliding them down from my chest to my stomach. Although her movements are as graceful as ever, she's moving more slowly now, more methodically. Having reached the edge of my shirt, she suddenly moves her hands up and under the cloth so that she's touching my bare skin.
Now the question is, do we just censor it or do we just cut it out?
I'm gonna just censor it because I want to let them read the words, you know,
Oh,
or
yeah.
hear the words.
Hear
and
the
stuff.
hearers being like, oh yeah.
Well, no, I'm just gonna read.
I'm
gonna keep my
I
excitement
know,
inside.
I know, but like once it's over, you're gonna be like, oh.
Taking this cue, I pull up my shirt. We both pause for a moment, uncertain of what to do. Oh, shoot. Her face is completely red, and she's looking down at the ground. I guess she's still embarrassed, but to be fair, I am too. She tugs down at my pants a bit, probably to move things along. I respond by unbuttoning my pants and pulling them down. By the time I look back, Yuri's taken off her leggings too. Yeah, look at those leggings she's taken off, Jordan.
Yeah.
Ha. Do you want to lie down?
I mean, the legs are like lower legs, not like upper. Like, all right. I mean, some are. I don't know.
I stand aside, waiting for Yuri to get on the bed first. Her movements are almost laughably robotic, a stark contrast from her previously smooth motions. Hey, are you okay?
Yes, I'm just nervous.
Well, just so you know, I am too. Reassurance seems to give Yuri the final boost of courage she needs. She briskly clambers into bed and lies down before me. Her eyes flick up to meet mine before darting away to stare staunchly at the wall. Never in a million years did I think I'd be in this situation.
Yeah, if we did like the little sense thing, it'd just be like a brawl over it.
Yeah, this will be easy to blur out. All I gotta do is put a black bar, whoop, and I'm good.
Yeah, there's a big old black bar.
My eyes hungrily wander over every inch of her body, which, with each passing second, causing my desire to grow and grow. Elegant curves, smooth skin, the way her hair is splayed out underneath her, and let's not ignore the elephant in the room, in her chest. Her breasts rise and fall almost hypnotically.
Hypnotically, involuntarily.
Well, I know that one. Involuntarily arresting my attention.
Well, you said it right the first time, didn't you?
Even the darkness can't hide how simple and full they look, and it's a mark of stupefied. What? Stupefied I am that I haven't reached out to touch them by now. I can feel blood rushing to a now very prominent member of my body as my heart rate accelerates further still. Yuri glances back up at me, presumably waiting for me to do something. She meets my eyes again. Her hands seem to instinctively move over her body to cover herself up. Sorry. My words stall Yuri, who slowly uncovers herself again.
No, I'm sorry.
What for?
The lights and I don't know.
She turns her head away so that it's hard to see her expression. It's okay. You look just okay, Dirk. V2, get it together. You've been gawking like an idiot for long enough. Race to slip my boxers off, trying to ignore how self-conscious I feel as the most honest part of my body springs up, eager to be free from his cage. As I get on the bed, Yuri peeks back to look at me, her eyes flickering down to the southern region of my body. Just hoping my body isn't a disappointment, given how incredibly alluring hers is. Now that I'm practically on top of her, I hesitate slightly. Aren't you meant to, like, start with your fingers or your tongue? Oh, this is so cute.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
I want to make her feel good, but I wouldn't know what to do with my tongue, so I opt to carefully slide my hand down past her stomach. Yuri's body trembles slightly under my touch, and as my hand moves further and further south, her breathing grows more and more irregular. Is that anticipation or just nerves? Her face is turned away again, so I can't really tell. Finally, with my fingers mere millimeters away from her, I slowly begin to stroke the warmth beneath me. There's a sharp intake of breath as Yuri twitches at the first touch. Are you good? Does it feel alright? She nods, although I can feel her body stiffening in anxiety. I wait for another answer, but she doesn't make any other moves. Well, tell me if you feel uncomfortable. Been rhythmically massaging her again, attempting to adjust the movement of my fingers in accordance with her body cues. Although it takes what feels like a few minutes, her body eventually begins to relax and more. We've both worked up some sweat by now, although how much of it is just from nervousness I can't tell. What I can tell though is that pleasuring her is somehow making me feel good myself.
I mean, she's smiling now, so that's...
No, he's talking about himself.
I know, but like she smiled now.
Yeah, but like that makes sense. That's kind of how it works.
Yeah.
Yuri occasionally makes strange noises, and although part of me wishes that she'd just allow herself to make sounds, another part of me thinks that it's cute that she's shy. As if reading my mind, Yuri finally opens her mouth to say something. Yuri grasps a bit as she tries to speak.
I'm ready.
Pulling away from her for a moment, I lean over to grab a small fold packet from my nightstand. Despite my hands shaking, I manage to fit the rubber over myself. My face flushes when I realize that Yuri's been watching me put it on. With the realization that I've noticed her eyes on me, Yuri swiftly looks away again.
Don't worry, like you said, we're both nervous.
God, my throat's dead.
You're both. Yeah, you've been speaking most of the lines.
I've been speaking all of them.
I thought it would have been a little back and forth, but it's mostly just you.
Yeah. Yuri spreads her legs apart and covers her eyes with an arm as I try to position myself comfortably. It's now or never, Jerry 2. Watch him get like interrupted or some shit.
Look, I don't think that's gonna happen. But
So all my feelings and passion come to a head with me. I push forward into Yuri with one quick motion. Oh, oops.
what do you mean, oops? I mean, it's gonna be centered anyway. Like this thing is basically like all centered.
Well, actually, just black bar right there.
I mean, yeah.
It's all the
but, like,
YouTube algorithm.
I mean, who knows? Maybe there'll be like all suggested content. Like, look at that. You know, if you just only blur out one section.
Well, I'll blur out our scars, but
that's not the point I'm talking about. I'm talking about like, look at that, like kind of motion or whatnot. Also, you skip my line, but okay.
Oh. The cry of pain makes me stop for a moment. Are you okay? I knew that it might hurt for her, but I didn't expect it to be that bad.
Yeah. Just go more slowly.
She peeks out at me. From behind her fingers and smiles through a wince. Zooming my movements, but try to go more gently this time. It's hard to do though, as this sensation, it just feels too good. It's warm and wet, and fits snugly over me as if we were made for each other. Yuri begins to match my movements with her own, and our synchronization sends a satisfying tingle surging over my entire body. A moan involuntarily slips out from her lips, and she bites down hard on her lower lip to stop herself from making any more noise. I can't help making some grunts myself as I work my hips against her. Out of instinct, I reach out and tenderly grab one of her breasts. The feeling of warm, soft flesh adds another layer of pure pleasure shooting through my brain, losing myself to the sheer satisfaction of the moment. Oh, he's gonna screw up. He's gonna grab those scars again.
You better not.
He's losing himself. Who could have guessed that sex would feel this good?
I mean, yeah, but like, you would think that, you're doing all this. Let me just get your scars. You know? That's not a thought that would be on my mind.
Well, he's an idiot.
Yeah, it's like, let me just rub them scars.
The primal hunger flares to life as I caress and squeeze her breast, feeling the nub.
Stop shining a light in my eyes.
No, feeling the nub of her nipple beneath my fingers. My feelings intensify. I grab her legs and move faster. Change of pace causes Yuri to falter somewhat, losing track of the rhythm of our movements. However, she's able to match my thrust again soon enough. Sounds of our grunts and pants grow more and more frequent, and I can feel build up, quickly growing in intensity. Sensation of Yuri, my love for her, everything begins to pulse in my mind until... Yuri! Waves of pleasure wash over me, building up into a climax. These sensations, it feels as though we're melting into each other, becoming one intense being made out of passion. I've never heard that phrase before, melting into each other.
I mean, I thought I heard it before, but maybe not, maybe in this context, maybe not. I don't know, I just thought I heard it before.
The euphoria only lasts a few seconds. As quickly as it arrived, it's over. Long strands of hair stuck to Yuri's face. I try to brush them aside once I regain control of my body. Her breath comes out in quiet little puffs as she recovers as well.
Yuri, too. My line. You're saying your own name?
Oops.
Come lie down beside me.
Dutifully, I crawl up to her side so that we are lying down face to face. I can't help but steal another kiss from her.
Yuri, too. Give me a chance to breathe.
Sorry. I resort to holding her hand slowly but surely our breath returns to normal.
You can't say breathing. You don't know how to say breathing? It's because you can't breathe.
We smile at each other. Whereas the silences before were awkward, this one's a comfortable one, like the comfortable silences we've had in the past. Now, like always, we don't need to talk to each other to understand each other. I'm dreading the moment when we'll have to get up and out of reach of others' arms. But for now, it's just the two of us in a warm cocoon, far away from the rest of the world.
Next day, Sayori's dead.
Dude, it's going to be a Sayori death. I'm telling you right now.
Sayori's not gonna die. She ain't gonna die. Can't die. Can't die. Can't die.
Jordan, it's gonna happen.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Do I have to censor anything after this? I don't think so.
No, I think it's only the one thing.
Well, actually, it was 3 slides.
I'm talking
3 different pictures.
I'm talking about like it ain't gonna happen again. I don't think we're gonna get into that. That's what I'm saying. But like, all right, hey, it's over.
We should probably check the time. I don't know how long we've been recording.
Okay, yeah.
Oh wow,
ending,
perfect timing.
Perfect time. We're just ending we're just censoring all of the last part of the video.
It's fine. Okay, we'll be back.
Yeah, all right.